We now move to the 119-pound class. The match that we will be bringing you will be a Class B match, and it will pit Marty Berceau of Luxemburg-Casco, who is unbeaten at 29-0, against Jay Schoenbeck of Wisconsin Dells with a record of 27-2. There's a look at Schoenbeck. He is coached by Wayne Stapleford. This is the second Wisconsin Dells wrestler that we have seen in. Berceau is coached by Emil Kuhn, who has been the coach at Luxemburg-Casco for a period of 10 years. Berceau and Schoenbeck both are seniors and we're underway.
Right away across the circle and a tie-up. And we're looking for a freestyle type throw again. You can see the hands of Schoenbeck locked around Berceau, attempting to try and get a throw, of which we've seen an awful lot, Marsh, here. And in our first few matches, it seems to me everybody's feet have been flying through the air.
The officials in this match, John Ader of Merrill is the chief official, and Ken Wagner of Reedsburg is the second official. 125 remaining in the first period, Class B 119-pound class.
It's rather interesting to comment on one thing here. We're seeing an awful lot of throw attempts. It's been mentioned throughout that we're seeing a lot of influence of the freestyle. One wonders what has become of the old single and double legs, and if the fans would pay attention this weekend as Iowa comes in here with the Big Ten tournament, Marsh, and they are perennially a power in the nation. I think we're going to see an awful lot of single and double leg out of them and out of their group that's coached by Dan Gable.
Schoenbeck with a beautiful move. He spun around, caught Berceau by surprise, went in and got the leg, just as you said, and he has the 2 points, and now Berceau comes out and we have a 2-1 match.
It was a little bit of a wild move to get in there, but it was a mighty fundamental single leg when he finally got there. And here comes a very fundamental double by Berceau. I think maybe at first they were just testing each other out to see what could be done and what could not be done. And here we go again back into a tie-up, throws type move.
25 seconds remaining. Schoenbeck had a great counter that time when Berceau got in on the double leg. He just spread backwards and stiffened his legs, and I guess that's about the only way that you can break that, Kirby.
That's just as good as anything. You become sprawled out and your levers don't work at all as far as trying to lift the person up. There we go, and a beautiful ankle pick by Berceau for a 2-point takedown. Schoenbeck, of course, coming right to his feet and going out of bounds as the period ends. Ader flipped it. See how quick that Schoenbeck can come out.
Berceau in the top position, takes him down. Berceau beat Jim McMahon of Portage 12-2 in the semifinals last night to earn his berth in tonight's championship finals. Schoenbeck decision Bill Pekarski of Valders 9-9, 7-3 in overtime to make his way into tonight's championship bout in the 119-pound class in the Class B competition. Just underway in the second period.
It's interesting to note, as you mentioned, last night these boys went into the finals. The Class A, of course, had semifinals this afternoon, so they had to wrestle one time today. The others have had a chance to sit for 24 hours and get ready.
Very good point. There was another weigh-in today, we might mention that, and that they have been given a pound.
Yes, 1 pound each day of a tournament. Start out at the set weight on Thursday, and then you get an additional pound each day. And remember, Class A started Thursday night, B and C only yesterday noon. There's no change as they go out, and the River Valley people will, I see no way that they can catch up.
Well, we have 55 seconds remaining here in the second period, 119 pounds, Class B competition. Marty Berceau, 29-0 from Luxemburg-Casco. He was second at 112 pounds last year. And
Schoenbeck came up with a Granby roll and got himself 1-point escape, tying the match now with 42 seconds remaining in the second period, and they're on their feet.
We're at 3-3. Schoenbeck qualified last year at 112 pounds. He is the conference champion in the South Central Conference. And they're off the mat again with 22 seconds remaining. Berceau and Schoenbeck tied at 3. Second period of action.
We're back now to the upper body attempts at throws. And we won't make any guesses to when they might shift to something else, because every time we do, Marsh, it seems to create a situation where we're wrong. There we go now. There is a stalling warning against Marty Berceau of Luxemburg-Casco. Referee John Ader pointing to him and upholding the closed fist. Here comes Berceau right in for a double leg takedown, and the period ended just as that situation hit the mat, and there is no point.
Luxemburg-Casco, the Packerland Conference, and Jay Schoenbeck, 27-2 from Wisconsin Dells in the South Central Conference.
Now, Marsh Schoenbeck let him up immediately. There was no escape. That's what, of course, he's going to be credited with, but he let him up. The idea is to go for some sort of a throw, or for a takedown situation, go for a throw, and many, many miles worth of points. And that looks to me right now as though we're not going to get... Now here we are with that cross ankle pick that we had by Berceau early, and it did not count for a takedown because Schoenbeck hit the mat and he was right up again going, and there was no control. A takedown, you must take the wrestler to the mat and control it.
1:21 remaining in the third period. And Berceau, third period at 119 pounds Class B with 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining. Berceau on the right of your screen, going for the leg right there, leads it by a score of 4-3.
He's trying desperately to get in and see if he can set up a throw, but Berceau is having no part of that. No, there it almost goes. Good counter by Berceau. You could see him, not only was he taking away the throw, but he was crowding him to make sure they ended up out of bounds. Nice bit of mat strategy.
We're under a minute to go in the third and final period. Berceau leading it by a score of 4-3. He's at the right of your screen. In the blue singlet, Jay Schoenbeck from Wisconsin Dells.
He looks, Marsh, like he's trying, and we've said it so many times, but he's trying to go for a throw. Otherwise, it's not going to be anything with 36 seconds to go, and Berceau managing to hold on to that 1-point lead.
And they'll come back to the center of the mat.
Remember now, Berceau has been warned for stalling, but he hasn't been called. Next time he doesn't do much, I expect it will be the call, and that could tie the score. Now that is the second.
Just a warning.
I thought there was a warning earlier. I guess I was wrong, but I thought there was a warning earlier.
4-3 the score. Berceau leads it. Now they put up the point. It is 4-4.
Okay.
Schoenbeck was given a point for stalling. We're tied with 5 seconds, and we could be in overtime in this match. And we'll have another overtime in the 119-pound class.